And the reason is so beautiful. This is so simple. This music is not complicated, and I'm not going to keep you here more than we are supposed to, or more than we should be here. It's going to be short and sweet. So just hang in the spiritual realm with me. Guru Arjan, the fifth Guru Arjan, who brought everything, who documented everything, when he wrote and compiled the Adi Granth, when he preserved the science of human psyche under the title of the Ragas, he also gave us an instrument at the age of 13. Guru Arjan Dev later on, Guru Arjan Mal at a time. At his grandfather Guru Amar Das, the village is called Goindwal. In his grandfather's house, he invented this instrument called Sarada. World's most complicated to look at. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful because it helps you to synchronize your logistic and creative brain. Your right hand goes one side, your left goes another, your ears are trying to comprehend the rhythm and the pitch, and your thought, your contemplative mind turns you into meditation. No more you are doing meditation. When Sarada comes into your hand, you become meditation. And the court of Guru Arjan, we found another instrument made by two of his disciples called Satta and Balwand. The Mardang was cut into two by Satta and Balwand in the court of Guru Arjan, and the Jodi was made from where tabla. When we found the microphones in India, the tabla about 50 to 60 years ago came about. But the playing style of Jodi was exactly like Mardang, but reflecting on the left and right side of the brain's rhythm to install the rhythm back into the life of the seekers. It was a beautiful instrument giving rhythm and pulse to India. Then it comes Guru Gobind Sahib, the sixth master, the warrior, saint and soldier, who is actually defender of the faith, not religion. See, Nanak does not fit into the box of religion. He says, I'm not Hindu, I'm not Muslim, I'm just human. And his concept of life is so beautiful, so encouraging. It took 240 years for 10 gurus to compile a curriculum for the life. And I just want to share with you how simple they made something so phenomenal. And Guru Har Gobind, he brought the sarangi back, probably the most ancient Indian instrument existed. Because Mughal Court went into the entertainment arena, Guru Har Gobind Sahib reinstalled it back to the spiritual world, to sing the spiritual ballads. Sarangi was created by Ravan, that's it, the man with the 10 heads or 10 brains. And Guru Gobind Singh, whose 350th birth anniversary was celebrating, he gave us a beautiful instrument in 1682 or 83 at Paonta Sahib, when his son Ajit Singh was born. He also gave India a combination between veena and sarangi called taus. This is his instrument. A layman, a person who's working very hard in his fields, or working hard in his factory, but fighting for a consciousness, a conscious India, for the freedom of humanity. They needed a tool to fix their psyche. So Taus was there, one string, one finger, making everybody's life so easy and simple. And then later on, in 1690s at the land of Anandpur Sahib, Guru Gobind Singh, on the request of the Seekers, the Sikhs, gave another instrument, and that is Dilruba. This instrument, Mata Sundari, his wife, used to teach the children of the Khalsa how to become the Kirtan, how to become the sound, how to have the sound life. Incredible. When you look into his children, Guru Gobind Singh's children, 7 and 9 years of age, they don't feel threatened at all. They won the fear of death. And there's no compromise in their life. Their smile is immortal. Because Nanak Guru, when he started this trend which you are just about to hear in a few seconds, this is a trend of Kirtan. This is as far you can go back into the heart of ancient India. This is the sound from the temples of India. It took billions of years for us to get here. And Nanak Guru gave the platform based on 3 things. Remember, today you came to this function and it's my responsibility to share this with you. Take this in your heart. Guru Nanak or Guru Gobind Singh, they had 3 primary reasons to do this. First one was the health of humanity. Dedicated. The school of thought is dedicated to humanity's health. Dukh daru, sukh, rog paya, ja sukh tam na hoi. Diagnosing what is dukh and what is rog, and then repairing that. Have you ever heard about musical therapy? But rag is controlled therapy. A surgery can't fix you as much rag will, because it will fix your mind. And so, I would like to share this with you. I was born in the family of Indian Air Force. The only thing I knew was the planes. There's only one goal: to get there. Where my grandfather was, where my father was, get to the same line. And one day all of my dreams shattered. At the age of 19, I fell from sky. Not physically, but my dreams landed. And everything was gone. I had spinal injury. I stayed in a coma for 4 months. The doctors were telling my parents to switch the life support machine off. And they gave up. They said, well, you have to take him to Russia. Maybe this doctor can help. And that doctor said, take him to Copenhagen. Maybe this doctor will help. And sent to Cologne in Germany. It will help. Nanak's engineering. I still play polo. I still fly the plane. I do more things than probably 10, 20 people together can do. Because I found the health, actually the health. Nanak Guru shares this with everybody, for you to be healthy. It's important for you to be healthy. I feel so sad when I hear the diabetic India. I feel sad. Why? We have the gurus and we have the techniques to be healthy. You should not have a heart problem. You should not. Because Nanak gave you your health. It's phenomenal. The last time I met the doctor was 1989. All of those doctors I met, they come to me when they get into trouble now. That's what Gurus gave us. And they gave us the second thing was happiness. If you're not happy, you are definitely not going to be healthy. So this is the sound of ancient India. From the spiritual code, I want to share with you. You just need to close your eyes, Open your heart. Let sound do the magic for you. This is not something put together. This is a rag from the courts of the Guru. The first one I'm going to play is called Maj, the creation of Guru Arjan, Rag Maj. And there's no words. It's just a sound, nada. The sound of the instrument of Guru Gobind Singh, the instrument of Guru Nanak, on the instrument of Guru Arjan and Guru Gobind Singh again, and the instrument arised from the court of Guru Arjan. Let Rag do the therapy. Let Rag find the balance in life. Guru Nanak, the third word he brings is this: love. Chau to prem khilan ka chao, sir tar tali tali moriya. You bring me yourself, and I will teach you what love is. That's Guru Nanak. And Guru Gobind Singh says, Jin prem kiyo, tin hi prab paya. Who knows how to be in love? Are we in love? We have to contemplate on that tonight. We're not in love. We are so afraid of each other. We're so threatened. We are so in a hatred, little or big. Let's fall into a divine love of that Kartar, and let's sing Guru's Shabads. A very little performance to showcase that ancient India and the court of Sikh Gurus. And the purpose is very simple: for all of you to be healthy, for all of you to be very, very happy, and for all of you to fall in love with humanity and yourself. Rag Maj from the court of Guru Arjan.